Hey guys, StarCat 64 here, and today I wanted to do another prediction video on The Walking Dead. And in my last prediction video, I talked about my reasons about why I think Daryl is going to die by Negan. But after, it's been a few episodes since that video came out, and now I'm kind of thinking it's Glenn. And why do I think it's Glenn and not Daryl? Well, first off, everything's just going pretty well for him right now. He's gonna have a baby with Maggie and everything, and there's not really any problems for him except for Negan's group trying to kill his people, and them killing Negan's people and all that stuff. and and I think that Negan's people will attack Alexandria like they did in the comic, and Glenn will be like, this place isn't safe anymore. I'm going to the hilltop. It's never been attacked by Negan's group. And then, same thing happens to him. That happens to him in the comic book. He gets killed. Which I don't want him to get killed. He's my favorite character. Well, one of my favorite characters. And he was my favorite character in the comic, and then I found out he died. I accidentally spoiled that, and then I read it. I actually, just to let everyone know, I do have all three compendiums, so I do know about. I've read them all, so I got a comment saying, "Does nobody read the comments?" And I was like, I own all of them. So, but anyways, let's not get thrown off topic. So, basically, right now, what they're doing is they're actually dressing him up like he is in the comic book. That photo on the right is the action figure of the comic book Glenn. That's not what he wore when he died, just letting you know. That's an outfit he had when it was snowing, because in the comic book it actually does snow, unlike the TV show, which is one thing I hate about it. And I know it's not really a good picture I have of Glenn. I had a better picture, but this is like my 7th, 8th time recording this. Something went wrong when I went to upload it to YouTube, and I looked at it and it was like a 12-second video, and I deleted the video after I posted it to make more space on my computer, and I screwed myself over, and here I am making another one with having to refine the images. And so you see they're putting him in the same outfit, and he's always kind of looked the way he did in the comic book. Like, even since season 1, he's looked like the comic book character, and that's what I really like. Because if you see this photo right here, it actually they look very similar, and I always like when they do that. They didn't do that with a lot of characters like Dale and Herschel, but like they had different stories planned out for them. And even with Andrea, she was like almost Rick's age in the TV show. I don't really remember her age in the comic because that was a long time ago when I think she said it. But they look pretty similar, and so I think that Glenn is going to go to the hilltop with Maggie because they think it is safer, and I think that they're gonna stop for the night, like in the comic book, and then they get waken up by Negan's group, and the people I think that are gonna be lined up is gonna be Michonne, Rick, Carl, Maggie, Glenn, Heath, maybe Morgan. I don't know, because in my last video I said either Morgan, Glenn, or Daryl, but nobody cares about Morgan at this point, so I don't think it's gonna be Morgan, and it wouldn't have such a great impact if it was Morgan. So they get stopped, and Negan comes, and he basically why is this not like the size of the screen? That bothers me. So he comes in. He's like, you killed my men, so I'm going to kill one of yours. And he does the eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And unfortunately, Glenn's it. And there's nothing we can do about that. And like when I saw that, I knew it was coming. And it's like, even after seeing it, it was just so sad. And like, here's the photo, if I could. It's not gonna be the right size. Of course it's not. See, this is what happens when you try to make a video and you don't preview everything because you get mad that your microphone's not working, and then you leave it for the whole day. But I think it's going to be like, I don't know what the lineup's gonna be. I don't care. But it's gonna go around and it's gonna go to Daryl. It's gonna be like, and you are, and then go to Glenn and say it, and he's gonna be like, bring him up, and then he's gonna be like, Rick, you better take us seriously, stuff like that, cause we're bad guys and blah blah blah, and then kill Glenn, and then Maggie's gonna be upset. But in the comic book, because of Glenn's death, it made her a stronger character, and it made her so actually like likable. I didn't really care for her in the comic book, but in the show I've always cared about her, because she, after the farm girl stuff, and then like once we got to season 3, she actually became cooler. And now everybody who's been there since like season 2 and season 3 and whatever are actually a lot cooler now, and there's not many characters that I actually hate and want to die. And I don't want to see Glenn die, but if it's between Glenn and Daryl, I don't know. You don't need to build Maggie's character with Glenn's death, because she's already that strong character that can take care of herself and doesn't need anybody. She's proved it, and killing Glenn for that reason will just be like upsetting and whatever. But if they kill Glenn, I'll be like, whatever, they're following the comics. I like when they follow the comics, so I can't complain. But after like where they are now in the comics, I'm just like, oh, what if Glenn was alive? And like, I still can't get over Andrea's death. She was stupid and everything like that, and everyone hated her. But I think they could have turned her into a cool character, whatever. But anyways, guys, that's my thoughts on why I think Glenn's gonna die. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more videos like this where I just give my thoughts on certain TV shows, and it doesn't have to be Walking Dead because I watch other stuff, just let me know, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Money, 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 motherfucker. Money on my motherfucking